in a moving truck in the hot sun. The dogs were near death, but a good Samaritan got to them in time. NBC2's Joe Rhodes is live outside the Fort Myers apartment complex on Jackson Street, where the puppies were discovered yesterday. And Joe, you talked to the woman who came to their rescue.
That's right, Kelly, and she said any longer and those dogs would have died. Here's why. Even on a cloudy day, you can see a thermometer inside of our closed up SUV here is registering close to 110 degrees. Yesterday, it was a record-breaking 97 degrees outside. And while the owner says those dogs were actually only left in the car for 10 minutes, any length of time on a day that hot is way too long.
These 7 tiny faces will make even the hardest of hearts melt.
I'm a firm believer that everything happens for a reason, and I believe we rescued these puppies because God is intending for them to go to a special good home and to bring a lot of happiness to a family.
Late Sunday night, Ruth Sawyer says she and her husband spotted this litter inside a U-Haul truck outside their Jackson Street apartment in Fort Myers. They'd been there for nearly an hour. Sawyer quickly dialed 911.
My husband got some containers, and there's a bunch of neighbors that started coming out and some folks that were on the board, and they came out to help, and they allowed us to bring the dogs into the clubhouse.
Together, they pulled the pit bulls from the truck. Neighbors say any longer, and the dogs would be dead.
Then with the oxygen and everything, they were like new puppies when they left. You know, they were up walking.
Minutes later, police say this man, Dustin Unwin, stepped up to claim the dogs, telling investigators they'd only been left inside the hot truck for 10 minutes.
And you just don't lie to police. He said, oh, they've only been in there 10 minutes. The officer was ready to strangle the guy.
While Unwin was arrested, those dogs were taken to Animal Services, where they're being kept safe tonight.
Now, Unwin faces animal cruelty charges tonight. We're told those dogs are in good condition. They're still being looked at by a vet. No word on when they may be put up for adoption if that does happen. We're live in Fort Myers. Joe Rhodes, NBC2.